Good day, I'm Anwar, here to keep you informed with today's top stories. Here are the headlines.
Malaysia, Vietnam vow to strengthen ties. Party chief receives President of Timor-Leste. Wastefulness takes various forms, causing serious consequences. Danang floats idea of attracting cruise tourists. Con Dao's romantic beauty during Katapa trees' fall foliage season. Coconut exports reach 14-year high.
Vietnam is a key strategic partner for Malaysia in the region, affirmed Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, reiterating his strong commitment to enhancing practical cooperation between the two nations under their newly established comprehensive strategic partnership. He made the remark at a working breakfast with his Vietnamese counterpart Pham Minh Chinh on February 26th during his visit to Vietnam and participation in the second ASEAN Future Forum in Hanoi. Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim and his Vietnamese counterpart Pham Minh Chinh expressed satisfaction with the progress of bilateral ties. Political trust and cooperation have been strengthened through the exchange of delegations at all levels, especially high level. Trade and investment collaboration continues to deepen, with Malaysia being Vietnam's second-largest trading partner and third biggest investor in ASEAN. The two nations have also seen significant strides in cooperation in key areas such as defense, security, energy, labor, and agriculture, as well as emerging sectors like green economy and digital economy. Regarding future cooperation orientations, the two sides agreed to strengthen exchanges and contacts at all levels and across multiple channels, and organize the 8th meeting of Vietnam-Malaysia Joint Commission for Economic, Technical, and Scientific Cooperation this year. They also aim to soon approve the action program to realize the comprehensive strategic partnership for 2025 to 2028 period, and work towards the signing of a memorandum of understanding on cooperation in the field of halal. Additionally, both nations will expand cooperation in areas such as digital economy, green economy, just energy transition, science and technology, innovation, smart agriculture, e-government, and cybersecurity. They reaffirmed their commitment to working closely together, along with other ASEAN nations, to build a united and cohesive ASEAN, strengthen intra-bloc cooperation, and reinforce ASEAN's central role in addressing regional strategic challenges. Party General Secretary to LUM received Timor-Leste President José Ramos Horta in Hanoi on February 25th, during the latter's visit to Vietnam to attend the second ASEAN Future Forum. During the reception, LUM warmly welcomed José Ramos Horta back to Vietnam following his state visit in August 2024. The top Vietnamese leader congratulated Timor-Leste on its significant achievements in socio-economic development and expressed confidence that the country will soon realize its strategic development plan for the 2011 to 2030 period. For his part, President José Ramos Horta expressed admiration for Vietnam's national construction and development, viewing it as a development model. He affirmed that Timor-Leste values and wishes to further enhance its friendship relations with Vietnam. Both leaders expressed satisfaction with results of bilateral cooperation over the past time. Notably, bilateral trade in 2024 increased by 21.4% compared to 2023, and the agreement on visa exemption for holders of diplomatic and official passports is now in effect. Also, the investment and business activities of Viettel Group in Timor-Leste has positively contributed to the local socio-economic development. Discussing major orientations for future cooperation, both sides agreed to enhance exchanges and meetings at all levels and work toward establishing new bilateral mechanisms that meet the cooperation needs of both countries. The Vietnamese leader said he appreciates Timor-Leste's determination and efforts in implementing its roadmap to gain a full ASEAN membership, affirming Vietnam's support for its accession to ASEAN. The guests confirmed that Timor-Leste fully supports Vietnam's candidacies in multilateral mechanisms, including United Nations agencies.
Wastefulness in Vietnam manifests in various forms, causing serious consequences, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh stated, while chairing the first meeting of the Steering Committee for Wastefulness Prevention and Control in Hanoi on February 25. As chairman of the committee, Chin acknowledged the progress made in preventing and controlling wastefulness, but emphasized that significant challenges remain. He pointed out that wastefulness is one of the culprits of the decline in human and financial resources, reduced production efficiency, rising costs, and widening wealth gaps. More seriously, it undermines public trust in the party and state, and hinders socio-economic development. To address these issues, the government has established the Steering Committee for Wastefulness Prevention and Control to tackle bottlenecks that cause resource losses and inefficiencies in the economy. Prime Minister Chin directed the committee to review the implementation of tasks, address shortcomings, and resolve long-delayed projects. He also urged the committee to propose key activities for 2025, define main tasks and solutions, and seek ways to improve its operational efficiency.
Danang has announced that in 2025, it will implement various strategies to attract a large number of cruise ship tourists, aiming to effectively tap into the potential market segment. According to forecasts, the number of tourists arriving in Danang by sea is expected to see significant growth this year. Tien Sa Port is expected to welcome 76 cruise ships, an increase of 41 compared to 2024, with an estimated 70,000 passengers, up 64% year-on-year. Local authorities said to ensure that foreign tourists have the best experiences, the sector has coordinated with various agencies, organizations, and cruise companies to implement concerted solutions for security, order, and the arrangement of pick-up and drop-off points for tourists at the port and APEC Park. Additionally, it has introduced new tourism products, provided brochures, and offered free information about Danang's tourism, thus promoting the image of a friendly and hospitable Vietnam to international friends. For the whole year, Danang aims to welcome 11.9 million visitors, including 4.8 million foreigners, representing year-on-year rises of 10% and 17%, respectively.
The fall foliage of catappa trees in Con Dao usually appears between January and February. During this time, the lush green leaves gradually turn yellow, orange, and then red, creating a vibrant and romantic natural spectacle on the island. Catappa trees can be found almost everywhere in Con Dao. Most notably, the centuries-old heritage catappa trees along Ton Duc Tang Street cast their reflections over Con Cern Bay, while red-leaved catappa trees stand beside ancient houses and moss-covered prison relics. This unique blend of nature and history creates a solemn and nostalgic atmosphere unlike anywhere else.
I often go jogging along the roads of Con Dao where the red leaves of catappa trees fall beautifully during this season. This is my favorite road because on one side is the sea, and on the other are rows of ancient catappa trees.
I find Ton Duc Thang Street and the catappa-lined road very beautiful during the red leaf season. The transition from green to red, set against the clear blue sky, creates a vibrant and warm scene. Running along such a stunning road brings me a lot of relaxation.
One of the things that makes the fall foliage in Con Dao so special is the island's fresh and tranquil atmosphere. Unlike the hustle and bustle of other tourist destinations, Con Dao during the season offers a peaceful and poetic setting, where both locals and visitors can leisurely stroll beneath the canopy of catappa trees.
Con Dao is most striking during the leaf-changing season, with rows of catappa trees showcasing their vibrant resilience.
cảm nhận cho chúng ta những cái sức sống mãnh liệt. Với khách du lịch thì tới đây mọi người
Visitors to Con Dao often pay special attention to the rows of catappa trees, especially during the leaf-changing season. As the leaves turn red and new buds begin to sprout, they create a vibrant and colorful landscape. The atmosphere is also pleasant.
Nhất là vào mùa vàng thì lá này.
The leaf-changing season in Con Dao marks a sacred transition between seasons. This season is not only a perfect time to admire the breathtaking scenery, but also a chance to find inner peace.
By the end of 2024, fresh coconut exports had reached $390 million, a 61% increase compared to last year's figure, according to the General Department of Customs. Overall, exports of fresh coconuts and coconut products totaled nearly $1.1 billion, reflecting a growth of over 20% from 2023. This is the first time in 14 years that coconuts have generated $1 billion export revenue for Vietnam. Data from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development indicates that Vietnam currently has 200,000 hectares of coconut plantations, producing about 2 million tons of the fruits every year. One-third of this area meets organic standards from the US and Europe, concentrated mainly around the central region, and plantations in the Mekong Delta. The Ben Tre Siamese coconut has been granted geographical indication, with 133 designated plantation codes and over 8,300 hectares dedicated to export production. With more than 600 businesses involved in coconut production and processing, Vietnam's coconut industry enjoys a competitive advantage in the international market. Vietnam ranks fourth in terms of coconut exports in the Asia-Pacific region and fifth globally. China is the largest export market, accounting for 25% of Vietnam's total coconut exports in terms of value. Vietnam is currently the third largest coconut supplier to China, holding over 20% of the market share. Beyond China, thanks to its competitive pricing and a naturally sweet flavor, Vietnamese coconuts are also highly favored in markets, including the EU, the US, Canada, and the Republic of Korea.